Hey, welcome back to Detective Grimoire. I just opened the game and noticed that my save file is flashing and says 100%, so there may not be much left, and I may be incorporating this into the last episode, depending on how much content there is here. Let's get into it. Okay, now I admittedly forget exactly what I was doing. Oh, I was supposed to go back to the beginning and talk to Officer James. Where was it? I wonder if I've missed anything. I feel like I've interacted with everything possible. Oh, you can fast travel. It probably told me that in the beginning and I completely forgot. But that's not what I was looking to do. Can I wonder if changing suspicious or not suspicious on these characters actually does anything. I don't recall. Oh, I have all the evidence. And I've talked to everybody. Oh, I guess that means challenge unlocked for everybody except for Boggy and Mr. Remington, who I think is still alive. What was the option to... Oh. Well, it says my notes are only 91% and my clues are only 98%. So, what have I missed? Oh, there's still something I've missed here. I guess, considering there's probably not much left, I'll just keep clicking around, trying to find things.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window.
I missed that. Okay. So I've gotten everything here now. Okay, got everything there. The office, I have everything now. The doc has no clues, got it all. There's one in the protest. And one in the cafe still. Okay, I guess I'm gonna duck back there. Protest first. Fast travel.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch it, and I'm impressed. It's a colorful, bonky-themed padlock.
That's right.
He's staring into my soul. It should open.
What would be the number,
right
though?
Number.
I don't think I have any clues with numbers. Oh, the tent probably has something to do with Echo's challenge. Even though it said unlocked, it's weird. Is there anything with numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if it's a combination of this.
I'm impressed someone managed, and
That's the only thing I can think of. Be funny if it was just 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a color. He's.
Will it just open automatically?
It's Echo's tent. I think he's been here for a while.
It's gonna take too long to just cycle through every possible combination. Hello, Abba. What am I missing in the cafe?
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here.
Oh.
I think it's part of the cafe.
That little thing, I forgot. Okay, so that should be everything as far as locations go, except for whatever I'm missing in the protest. Yeah, there's one thing I'm missing. What would the combination be? so confused.
I recognize some of those men.
Do you?
Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Remington or nah? Hello, Officer Jones.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I forgot all about him. I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out
I'm
there.
detecting. I don't need to.
I don't need to.
Buggy's criminal record.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Buggy from last night? Let me see that photo.
I suspect I'm going to
If
have
that's
to...
not Buggy, what is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and put everything together here, and I honestly don't really know. I have a suspicion, but I don't really know. I feel like I'm missing something in my brain.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself.
Sure
well,
did.
Nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Missing
This?
page.
I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you
Exactly.
explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Elementary, my dear.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
'Tis a tasty beverage.
This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me,
What is that exactly?
a poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Make sure everyone in the swamp would be poisoned, to make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office, to make sure no one would eat at the cafe again. So Remington got ill.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
The murder.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
I'm gonna have to
Just
identify them
rearrange the
all.
descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
I'm not certain.
Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Okay, rearrange descriptions to match sounds, drag the white boxes to swap positions, tap on a sound to hear it again. Check your case file, okay. So the creaking is... Culprit opens Remington's office door. Is in shock as a Buggy appears. Fires his rifle. Clang. Oh, would it be? Oh, ew! The squishy noise is the stab. Ugh. Certain shotgun falls backwards, ripping, rips off some curtain fabric.
I think that's it.
Ah, excellent. There's just two small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Oh, they hid it in the head of the boggy suit. I don't know why I thought it was in there for extra padding to keep it on securely. It was hiding the evidence.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the
But
head
why?
of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain.
So
The
somebody
one
was
thing
shot.
that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Hello, I am the murderer. Oh, I never did get a body piece.
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
Yeah, where does that go? It's in
What
his
does
tent.
this have to do with the murderer surviving
that's
the
why-
rifle shot?
That's
This
why he was
torso is
hiding,
probably
because
made out of
he's
some thick material.
hurt.
Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
To
soften...
soften the impact from a bullet. Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
It's gotta be in his tent. Protest.
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
We.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
I hit my microphone. It hurt me.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp. And lucky enough to have
It
somebody
does
else
seem a
deal with
little
him
bit
for you.
obvious.
You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Yes.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington
The question
was
is,
here to
does
hunt
Echo know
Boggy.
that? Or was he just trying to
A
pull a
secret
prank?
society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one
Oh, okay. He
The
knows.
whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But
the...
what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the
Yep.
area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game.
Why didn't you just tell us?
And pursuing
I guess
a
he didn't
creature.
have
Creature
evidence.
that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
But he's not a killer, you didn't have the right. How can you know what Boggy wanted? But he's not a killer.
But he's not a killer. You're the one who... You're...
Detective,
You.
That's
It's...
the wrong one.
it's finished. Don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction.
You're right. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down.
Hey, wait!
What are you doing? He got yeeted. Oh, he makes froggy noises. I love him. Oh. I thought he was gonna kill him.
Aha!
Is that?
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
That's how the little girl was in on that. That was fantastic. I love that. That got really intense. Yeah, that's really loud in my ear though. That was so good. Aaron Hansen! What? Hold up. Wait, what? I have to look up the voice actors. Is that really like the Aaron Hansen? I didn't recognize at all.
Grimoire.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Ooh. We get to hunt down the rest of the bad guys. Oh, that was so fun. Oh, that was so fun. I love that. Ah, well, that's the game. That's Detective Grimoire. I'll have to see if there are any sequels out or in production. I know this was done in 2014. I am going to actually quickly look up a couple things here because I gotta know. Okay, so it does look like there is a sequel called Tangle Tower that was only released in 2019. Apparently the development was put on hold while the company made snipper clips for Nintendo. So that's pretty cool, but it doesn't look like it follows directly after this because the premise of the story was not following the rest of the hunters. That's really cool though. I had a lot of fun with that. Let me know in the comments if you guessed the right murder suspect and your opinion of Echo. Well, that was fantastic. The art style, the gameplay, the audio, the voice acting, outstanding. That was great. I really enjoyed that. And I forgot to turn my notifications off again. Hope you had fun playing that. I certainly did. See you next time.